Yo, what's up, guys? I'm like forgetting where my camera is. Hi, it's Christine. For those of you who don't know who I am, I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys got any questions for me for any of the products or anything at all, been working here for about like 4 years. So um, yeah, any questions you got for me, drop them down in the chat. If you've ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and I can add in a free gift. Hi, YNG. Hello. Okay, well, first off, we got a special thing planned for us today. So if you were just on Rima's stream, which was this morning, she was continuing the spin the wheel numpad giveaway. So basically, what we've been doing is all the basically the orders that were that were ordered live on the stream, we'll add them to this spin the wheel. And once we get to 10 live stream orders, we'll spin the wheel and whoever lands on gets the chance, will get a free 3D printed numpad, which is something that like is literally not even available in our shop. So I'll show you what that looks like. So basically, it's the numpad component that you see here on my top screen is basically this. And it will basically look kind of like what I have here. So right here, what I have is Creator XYZ board, which is basically the main component of our Creator board, which is the first board we ever launched. So we took the main component of our Creator board and essentially repurposed it to create a whole new line of more affordable products for you guys, because you guys have been asking for a more affordable keyboard, considering all of our keyboards are like $300 or more. So that's why we came up with the XYZ workboard, and this is what you get. So basically, you're getting the main component of our Creator board, which is a $350 keyboard, but for only $89 if you get in the Lego style kit, and $98 if you get it in the pre-built one. So pre-built, it'll come to you exactly like this, whereas the Lego style kit, you'll get all of these 3D components separately. So these little connectors, the screws, these corner components, everything, and then you build it yourself, kind of like the title says. So yeah. Oh, hi, Julian. Thanks for coming back. If we get we're almost at, just to let you guys know, we just need, how many people? We're at 8. So we just need 2 more people to order live on stream, and then we can spin the wheel and see who wins the free numpad, which is so sick because it's literally not even an item available in our shop right now. So you'd be the first one because I need to increase the volume more than 50% to hear you comfortably. Oh, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. I will most definitely do that. Let me know if that's better. We have this little function on the platform that we use. If it goes above like the yellow kind of mark, it's going a bit too high. So let me know if that's too loud or too low. Really appreciate it when you guys like let me know, like, oh, I can't hear you, oh, can't see your screen, keeps me in check basically. Juan Leska on Instagram. Wow, do you ship to Argentina? Yeah, we ship worldwide. So if you guys order live, I can add your name to the spin the wheel that we have here, and you could get the chance to win a free 3D printed numpad. As well as, obviously, I'll add in the free gift, like it says there. So, yeah, that's what we got going on today. Ari Sweats, can I get on it for free? Fortunately, no, man, you gotta order live on the stream. But if you guys have ordered anything anyway, but it hasn't been shipped yet, feel free to drop your order number in the chat and you'll still get a free gift. How can I participate from Argentina? Yeah, so if you just go to our shop, order something live right now, I can add your name to basically to the spin the wheel. Do you deliver to India? Yes, we ship worldwide, except for Russia. Julian says, yeah, that's better, thanks. Awesome, perfect. I hope it's not getting too loud now. I see it going into the red section here. But yeah. Oh, awesome, order number coming in. Does that count for anything? So no, unfortunately. I believe our most recent order was 22333. So I know, I mean, unless that was just, so I know that wasn't just ordered just now, but I will be able to add in a free gift. So as long as you let me know what you got, we can also decide what you'd like together. So hold on, sorry. I'm just trying to write this down for you. So if you got like a Framer Creator Micro, I can add in a free dial, something like that. So yeah. Please add me to the wheel. You gotta buy something. You gotta order something live and I'll add you to the wheel and you could win a chance to win a free numpad. So Juan Lesca, you will. Awesome. Make sure once you order something, drop that order number in the chat and I'll add you to the wheel. We only need 2 more people to spin the wheel, guys. So, oh, it's so exciting because like literally I've never even seen this product out yet. So this is gonna be super cool for you guys. Rima's bonjour. Yo, what's up? Everyone say hi to Rima. I mean, you probably saw her this morning, but you know, might as well say hi again. On Instagram, nerdyknit9117. Don't worry, I got your order number down. Thanks for sending it again though. Julian, nice to see you again. Yeah, for sure. Sup Neil, how much is it? Which one are we talking about? So basically if you just order anything on our shop and you order live, I can add your name into this spin the wheel for a free 3D printed numpad, which looks like this. So basically this is a component from our Creator XL board, which is almost like reminiscent of 100% keyboard, except it's not because of the 40% aspect kind of thing. But essentially because you get the numpad on the side here. So basically we'd get this PCB and then 3D print the frame and send it to you kind of like this. So yeah, we 3D print the frame and then you'll get a free 3D printed numpad. So yeah, I think that's probably next up on our list on our Creator XYZ line, considering we're doing this numpad giveaway. So yeah. Nerdyknit. Yeah, I got you. No problem. My pleasure. On Instagram, I am Daniel. Hello. Yo, what's up? Thanks for joining, man. If you guys just got in just now, by the way, hi, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. And today we're doing a special, well, we've kind of been doing it like the whole week. So basically we're doing this spin the wheel numpad giveaway. So basically, if you order anything live on the stream now and you drop your order number in the chat, not only will you also get a free gift, you can also win the chance to win a free 3D printed numpad. So basically, I'll add your username to this spin the wheel. Once we get to 10 live stream orders, I can spin this wheel and we'll see who wins it, basically. So yeah, super cool. What else is it saying here? Rima, wait, please show me the new clear keycaps. Oh, these are actually not new. I don't know if you noticed. So like if you've been coming to my streams, my micro actually used to be all of these pure work keycaps, but I like, cause I have a few macros mapped out here on my Creator XYZ here. Which by the way, for those of you guys who don't know, the Creator XYZ is essentially, hold on, I'll show you guys right here, the main component of our $350 creator board, which is the first keyboard we ever launched. And we've repurposed it to put it at a price that's more affordable for you guys and create this whole new line of 3D printed products. And the first product to come out of it was the XYZ workboard. So yeah, you're basically getting the main component of our creator board, and then you're sent it with a 3D printed frame. If you want it pre-built for you to, it can just come just like this at your door, or you can get it in the Lego style kit, which means you get all of the components separately and you'll have to build it yourself. It takes literally like 10 to 15 minutes. It took me like 30 minutes, but I was doing it while I was on stream, so that was pretty much why it took that long. But yeah, so basically these work pre-or keycaps were actually all on here. But I wanted to differentiate like my hotkeys. So I have hotkeys set right here on my micro. So if I go like this, you guys can see my full screen. And then if I click on here, it'll show a 3D printer, but that's not going right now, so I can't show you guys that. And then I got these ones. So I wanted to differentiate essentially my stream hotkeys to my normal, just like I have like my password on here, which says work, because like usually I log on to work and I click work. I also got my paste here because I copy your guys' order numbers from there, and then I click this one to paste it onto my notes. These three open up websites. It doesn't work as smoothly on Safari for some reason, so I have to figure that out. But it works really great on Google for some reason. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I got. And I decided to move the extra pure keys that I removed from here and put it here, considering I have a bunch of macros and shortcuts mapped out on here. So basically this is my layer 3 key. So if I click it, you'll see the LED turns on. And then if I click this one, it's copy, this one is paste, and this one is screenshot. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I am Daniel saying you too. It's 9 a.m. here in New Zealand. Sick! Whoa! That's so cool. It's so cool what the internet can do. Like people from all the way in New Zealand. Like that's awesome. Julian saying 11 p.m. in France. Damn, man. It's 11 p.m. That's like past my bedtime. That's kind of embarrassing. I'm like literally 21 years old going to bed at like 10 p.m. Anyways, we don't talk about that. On Instagram, we got Hubora. Hey there, full support from France. Hey, that's awesome. Like, it's so cool to see. Like, drop down in the comments like where you guys are from, because it's super cool to see. Like, I'm currently living in Canada, originally like from Montreal. So like that's where Mike is and Mattia are actually. So actually, a little funny story behind that. Oh my god, I'm such a yapper today. Anyways, I was so excited for the stream. I hadn't streamed in like a couple days, and I was like, oh, like I was urging to like, I don't know. I love getting to talk to you guys. So, but yeah, so like usually in the summers I'm in Montreal because that's where I'm from originally, but I've been studying in Calgary, and also playing basketball here. So, yeah, but when I was back in Montreal, it was so awesome to go into the office, see head on like what Mike and Mattia do on a daily basis. Like, whoa, my god, these guys are super busy, but also like super fun. Like one day I'll just be typing out emails, and then the next, like, you know, I don't know, Mattia's like got a Nerf gun out and he's like shooting at Michael across the room. Like, yeah, it's so funny. Albert Raw, hey, do you guys ship to Indonesia? Yeah, we ship worldwide, so anywhere you can think of, except for Russia. Yes, we do not ship there, unfortunately. What do I want to say? Oh yeah, by the way, for any newcomers coming in just now, hi. My name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys got any questions for me, you know, pretty much at the beginning of the day, I was answering a bunch of emails about like knob updates because, you know, people have been waiting, anticipating the arrival of their knob 1, which, by the way, is so cool. If you guys don't know what that looks like, I'll show you guys. So the knob 1 is this beautiful keyboard here, designed by Ben Fritsch. Essentially developed, like, he was the one who designed everything, but developed through us, through our workshop program that we got, basically. And it's so nice. Oh my goodness. I tried out the prototype when I was back in Montreal. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you guys. Anyways, all to say, if you guys got any questions, I will be able to answer them. Unless they're like questions about like, you know, future plans. You know, I'm not the co-founder, so I wouldn't know really. But yeah. Hi from Indonesia. Awesome. Hello. Rima, we live for the yap. Oh yeah, I am a professional yapper now, which is crazy to me because I'm usually very quiet and actually very, not reserved, but more so to myself. I'm very much a listener. So the fact that I get to yap as my job is pretty awesome. Yeah. I am Daniel. There's only 10 workboards left. So yeah, essentially, because we're doing, because Mike and Mattia are fulfilling these orders themselves, and we've actually, I'm pretty sure we've ran out of stock in our, like, in Montreal. We're having like more units shipped over from China. specifically for you guys to fulfill all of the Creator XYZ workboards for you guys. That doesn't mean to say like we're completely out of stock. I just mean that like we're still awaiting that next shipment so then we can continue to fulfill orders on the XYZ workboard. But yeah, so we're only doing them in super small batches of 10 because of, well, one, what I just said, and two, Mike and Mattia are assembling these, are hand assembling them themselves. So it does take a long process. But the first few orders that were ordered have already been shipped out and everything. So yeah, who knows how long we'll be able to do this, considering we had to already go and ask our fulfillment team in China for more units. I don't know how long we'll be able to do this, guys. So it might be the only chance you'll get to get an $89 keyboard from Work Louder with the same exact quality and premium component of a $350 keyboard. So yeah, Julian, that's what I was going to say. Rima, you guys are so cute talking in the comments to each other. Oh, Fueled by KWH. Yo, what's up? Are you here to see if you'll win the giveaway? By the way, guys, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. ADHD is going all over the place. If you order live on the stream, I'll add your username to this numpad giveaway. So basically, normally what we do is if you've ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, and if you drop your order number in the chat, I can add in a free gift. But on top of that now, we're doing this spin the wheel. So if you order live on the stream, I'll add your username to this spin the wheel, and you could win the chance to win a free 3D printed numpad, which is one of the components from our creator board XL. So it's this one right here. So essentially you get this and then the 3D printed frame like you kind of see here on my Creator XYZ. And you'll be the first one to ever have it, because it's literally like we're not making a bunch of batches of these just yet. So yeah, super cool. Where am I? Fueled by KWH, anything you're not liking about the XYZ compared to your other keyboard? Great question. That's a really good question. I would probably say it's actually like, I actually like the typing experience a lot more because I'm not just saying this because like I'm trying to sell you guys. Like I experienced it myself. Like I actually like that everything's quite close by in comparison to my Nomad. But probably like honestly, I don't know. There's not much that I don't like about my XYZ, honestly. Probably that like, I guess my shortcuts aren't as available to me because I have to click on the layer 3 and then go copy paste. But really other than that, like that's not even a huge deal, to like be truthfully honest. Like all I have to do is just put my thumb here and then go copy paste. Like yeah, I mean, I think like with the Nomad, I'm just so used to staggered as well. I think the ortholinear aspect, like while it is extremely ergonomic, it can be a little intimidating, but like once you really get the hang of it, it like you feel so proud of yourself. Like one time I wrote out like a full email and like no mistakes, and I was like, yes, with my XYZ board. So like to be truthfully honest, there is that aspect where you do have to get used to it because like I've literally gone my whole life only using a staggered keyboard. But like in comparison to its pros and cons, like you are gaining like a lot more. Just like if you're sitting at your desk all day and you're typing all day, like your hands actually do tend to cramp up by the end of the day. Like my hands do. So this definitely helps with that for sure. But other than that, it has all of the same cool features as my Nomad. Oh, actually, I know. I'll give you a good one. The fact that I have to use VIA to map all of this shit. Yeah, VIA has actually, I don't even know why that didn't come to my mind first. It's actually been a bit of a pain in the ass because I have to go and look up, Oh, the code. And it's different for Mac, the codes. You have to input like G and then not, instead of like a curly parentheses, you have to put a normal one. And sometimes the shortcut just doesn't even work. And I'm like, but why? And then I have to go and see on Reddit what other people have done. And it's just like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. But yeah, so it takes like 10 times longer, I would say, to map your shortcuts. Whereas like here, like with my Nomad, it's super easy to just go right into input, and then like you click on a key and you're like, oh, okay, let me do this. Let me record it. You know, let's add a new action. Let me record it right away. You know, blah, 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 whatever. And then you just, and then bingo, bango, you're done. Like, it's just like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's definitely one part of this that's like, oh man. But nonetheless, functionality exact same. You know, and you actually might enjoy yourself like mapping out all of these shortcuts and stuff. So, oh my gosh, okay, I've been yapping for a bit too long. Let me answer these questions. Oh, I am Daniel.t. Hopefully I get mine soon. I'm on the wheel too. Oh, awesome. Guys, okay. By the way, if you're just coming in, we're doing the special spin the wheel numpad giveaway today. So if you order live on the stream, not only will you also get a free gift, I'll add your name to the spin the wheel and you could win the chance to get a 3D printed free numpad. And we only need 10 people to, so currently we have 8 people on the spin the wheel, so we only need 2 more people this stream to finally spin the wheel and see who wins it. So like literally this guy entered, he bought he has 2 different orders just so he could enter his name twice. So yeah guys, we only need 2 more people. Yeah, but nonetheless, like if you have ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, feel free to drop your order number in the chat and I can still hook you up with a free gift. So Julian is saying, yeah, we were yapping a lot on the live today. Awesome. That's so cute. Fueled by KWH. Oh, and are the LEDs programmable? Yeah. So if you go on VIA, I can show you actually. So I can show you guys what kind of shortcuts I have mapped out. Okay. And like if you guys order the XYZ, which is extremely affordable, right now, that's probably your best bet to get anything. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted getting this out here. That's a very good option to like for a keyboard to get if you're looking to enter the giveaway. So basically, hold on, let me show this. Yeah. So basically, if you go into VIA, so right now I'm on Google because Google on Mac, I believe, solely works on Google Chrome. There's also that. Like, why is VIA only available on Google Chrome? Like, which is why Input is nice that it's literally its own app and so much more user friendly. Shout out Rima, you the man, girl. Because by the way, gave you guys no context there. Rima helped with the UX design of Input, the software that we use to map everything for the Work Louder products. So yeah, but basically if you go into here, go into lighting, you can select any kind of layer. So I think my third layer has a bunch of these kind of RGBs and LED settings. So I'm pretty sure if I just click here, hold on, let me show you guys like that. So if I click this button and then it's changing something. Oh yeah, it is. You can see the light here, it's changing. So that's the brightness and it can go lower. So yeah, basically it's up to you how you want to program it. I just received it like this. So I'm pretty sure you will also receive your XYZ like that. And you can see here, I have all of my macros laid out here. So my first one here is screenshot. So if I just go like this, if it'll work. Yep, there you go. Then I have screenshot available. If I want to copy like something, like let's say, I don't know. Oh, I can't copy a word here. Let's say this, I'd just go here, click that on my third layer. Oh, did not mean to do that. And then paste it right here like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, I need to, whoa, what is happening here? What's happening here? Something just glitched on my screen. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, I'm not answering these questions. Hubura is saying, what company do you use for shipment from China to ensure good delivery and method for being sure final customer received the order? QR code or something? So, I'm not sure if I'm actually allowed to divulge that information. I was about to just say, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Yeah, you guys can know. Well, we do all of our fulfillment. Actually, just in case I'm not allowed, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want I don't want to like say something that I'm not supposed to say, and then Mike's like, you shouldn't have said that. So I'm just not gonna say anything, but I can assure you that all of our international packages are insured, and we always send with duties paid, as well as we always try to have those return to sender. So in any case that the package can't be delivered, usually with the local carrier, so once it gets to like its kind of final destination, the local carrier, if they can't, drop it off at the customer's house or whatever, they usually bring it back to their local, I guess, like facility. And in any case that it is then shipped back to us in China, we always try to reship it. So yeah, so long as we're notified in time. Sometimes the local carriers aren't the best at communicating with us, but yeah, so that's pretty much our system. But we're always open to learning a better way and making sure that our packages gets to you guys. But yeah. Julian, the Knob one will be shipped directly from China. Yes, it will. Rima says, I'm worried about that. Not gonna lie, never used Via before. Oh, well, girl, you're in for a fun little treat. I mean, at first it's kind of like, oh, cool. Like, it's kind of like, I guess like you get like a hit of like dopamine because you're like, oh my God, it took me so long to find the shortcut. And then it finally works. And then you're like, yay. But it does take quite a bit of time. It's really, I'm being a bit of a baby, because my Nomad has just made me my life so much easier. I'm like, why would I go back? But, the XYZ is super awesome in terms of functionality and everything. It's pretty much the exact same. Obviously the ortholinear aspect is completely different, but, yeah. Where am I? Fueled by KWH. Lol, you guys are tempting me to just order 2 more boards. Oh my God, man. Yo, every time you're on this stream, I see you there, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna get one tonight. I'm gonna get one. Hey man. Honestly, the best time to purchase any Work Louder product is literally on the live, because if you didn't, you wouldn't get a free gift and you wouldn't get the chance to enter this spin the wheel numpad giveaway. So yeah, if you're already thinking about it and you do it, make sure you do it on the stream because we can hook you up. Yeah, don't worry, I already said that. Input is just amazing during Rima's live stream. Yeah. Fueled by KWH, sick, love the clear keycaps. Thank you. Yeah, the pure work keycaps are so cool because it really shows off the RGBs, which is what you could have seen if I had it fully laid out here, but I wanted to separate my stream stuff. So yeah, I also kind of want to show you guys the RGB a bit more, so that's why I put this entire row just like as the pure. But yeah, you guys can always add it into your order. Okay. Anything over $50 should be good to enter the giveaway. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you, Rima. Code, that's so dope. Yeah, oops, I didn't mean to do that, by the way. I clicked on something else earlier. Jonathan, Hannah 43, can you add my name to the wheel? So unfortunately, you have to order live on the stream, anything above $50, and then I can add your name to the spin the wheel. Julian, oh, awesome. Okay, I'm assuming you haven't given us your order number before. So I'll make sure that I write that down in my little note, so then we can also add in a free gift. Oh gosh, what's happening here? My mouse is glitching. Whoa. Okay, there we go. It's all good, guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, oh, what is happening here? Oh, awesome! We got a we got a live order. Sick. Oh, let's see. What did you order? Oh wait, Julian, did you just order another thing? Did you? No way. Did you just order that MX Day key set? Wait. What the heck? Wait, I'm so confused right now. You did? Oh my god, so I gotta add your name again, man. Hold on. This is a little bit in the way, so I'm just gonna unplug it like this a little bit. Oh my god, that's sick, man. Okay. Abba, I see your order number. I will copy it down. Oh, is that a live order number? Is that a live order number? What'd you get? Hold on. I need to add these to my list here. Sick. Oh, Julian, man. Okay, so I gotta add your name in again. You guys are too funny. Okay. Did we hit? Let's go. No, we only got one more, guys. We just need one more order number. I think, Abba, that's not a new order number. I don't even think we have that order. I know what's the most recent one, so I don't even think that's a real number. Are you trying to trick me here? Hey, will the Legends key set work with the XYZ? Yeah, so any of like the work, I'll show you guys right here. So any of these, so if you go into accessories and under keycaps, oh, you guys can see that well, and go under keycaps, hold on. So anything below, so including the work together, but anything below work together will go along with your Creator XYZ board. So yeah. Okay. I gotta add it. Hold on. I gotta add Julian's name here. Okay. What's his name on here? LG underscore Juju. On Insta, but that's still you. Okay, guys, one more order. We just need one more order, and we can do the spin. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Okay. Oh, Abba says you just ordered just now. Huh, interesting. Okay. That's interesting because I can see on our Shopify here, we haven't even hit like the 50s. So I'm wondering if maybe you just, I'm trusting you here. But I see that Julian's the most recent order. So, Abba, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. All right. Okay. Hold on. I gotta. Okay. Julian, I made a mistake. I want the night keycaps. Okay, no worries, man. I will write that down. You want the night ones. Made a mistake. Wants night MX alpha. Okay, don't worry, man. I will edit that in right after my stream. I could just do it now, but I don't want to ruin the flow here. So, okay. Oh, awesome. We got another order number here. I think, that doesn't seem, oh, okay. Yeah, awesome. I will add your order number down here. Let me know, Lumi, on Instagram what you got, so then maybe we can decide what kind of free gift you can get. Abba, I see your order number. Let me know. Let me know what kind of what did you order, and what's your first and last, or just your first name at least. If you can let me know. Oh my gosh, Lumi, you got the Nomad V2. Okay. You got two options. You got two options here. Okay, we can go with the Nomad carry case, which is so sick, so you can bring your Nomad around with you. Or we can go with the Work MX Alpha night or day key set. So let me know which one you'd prefer. Oh my god, another order number. Yahoo! Let's go. Yes, Vincent, that's your name, right? I just saw it on our Shopify. Sick. Okay, guys. Okay, we're in business. That's our 10th on stream order. So we're adding it. We're adding it to the wheel here. Okay. And then we're gonna spin the wheel. Okay. I'm just gonna add your username again. What is it? Fueled by KWH, right? Am I writing that right? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, we're in business, guys. Okay. Are we ready? Okay, hold on. I need to read these comments. Nah, I'm in it. Okay, sick. Okay, Lumi wants a day key set. Hold on. I got you guys so excited just to you know, kind of delay the suspense a little bit. Day key set. Awesome, Lumi. I got your free gift in. Okay. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, here we go. Who's gonna win it? Oh, no way! Oh! Yeah! Vincent! That's all you, man. Oh my god, it was getting so close, Julian. I thought you had it, bro. That is crazy. Oh my god. Awesome. Okay, yo, Vincent. Yeah! I'm so hyped up for you, man. Okay, yo. That was sick. Literally, because number 1 was Julian, and then the last person to order was Vincent, and it was so close. I was like, oh, and then it kept turning. That was sick. Oh my god. Fueled by KBO. I'm so glad I parked. Bro, are you driving right now? Oh god. That's crazy. Hey, be careful, please. I'm really glad you parked, so you can have this full celebration. That is awesome. Yo, let's go. Yeah, I am Daniel GG, man. Yo, thank you guys all for joining. That was awesome. We're definitely gonna do this again. That was so fun. Okay. Oh my god, I gotta write this down. Okay, Vincent, you got it, man. You got the free 3D printed numpad, the first of who knows how many. It's not even released yet, bro. So you're the first one ever. Oh my god, that is sick. Hold on. Okay, and on top of that, whoever's just ordered will also get a free gift. So along with that, we'll add in a free gift. Oh my god, that is sick. Yo, I'm like literally so happy for you right now. Okay, Vincent won a numpad giveaway. Woo woo. Okay, I gotta write this down before I get too distracted as well. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh my gosh, that was awesome, guys. I low-key want to do it again. But let's not do it. I need confirmation from Mike. Let's not get too hasty now. Um, yeah, oh my god, the chat's like, yo, Ari more, yo, any more getting given away. So no, so that was like our first and most definitely not our last. We have to do this again for sure. Um, but if you do order live, I still can always add in a free gift. Yeah, that is sick. Fueled by KDH. LMFAO, I'm dedicated. Safe road activity only. Yes, sir. Ari Moore, how do I enter? Um, oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna send a quick message to Mike and ask him. I don't know if Mike, I don't know if you're watching right now. It is Saturday, so he's probably just spending time with his family right now, but I will ask him, hey, Mike, can we continue the spin the wheel? More people want to enter. Just want the numpad. Okay, guys. I'll keep this message open so in case Mike does text me back, I see his response. Okay. Awesome. Oh, so, yeah, I forgot you were watching. Okay, well, can we do it again? Everyone, Sophia is actually on the live right now, and she's the head of our socials, also the moderator of our streams. So maybe Soph will say yes. I don't know. Oh, yeah! Soph says you have permission to do another spin the wheel. I'll take it up with Mike later. Sick. Oh my god, guys. Okay, guys. So we still got the spin the wheel going. Oh, okay, but damn, so all of these people, I have to X them out then, right? Because it's a whole new spin the wheel. Let's wait for Soph to answer. Let's wait for Soph to answer. Fueled by KWH, Mike's Deal or No Deal was also wild. Oh my god, I know. Did you guys watch when that guy won the freaking Nomad E2? So for those of you guys who don't know, actually, wait, hello. It's been a while since I've said hi. Hi, my name is Christina. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. Also, we got this special this special deal today on the stream. So we actually just did this spin the wheel with 10 people who ordered live on stream. And Vincent, or Fueled by KWH, just won a free 3D printed numpad. He literally just won it like 2 seconds ago. So basically the deal is if you order live on the stream, anything above $50, you could enter your chance to win a free 3D printed numpad as well. So we're going to do a whole new wheel. Yeah, so we're going to have to do a whole new wheel. Sophia says so. So we're going to X out all of these names. Vincent, I hope you're super happy, man. I would be if I were you. So if you guys order anything now, make sure you drop your order number in the chat. Not only will you get a free gift, but you can also enter the free numpad giveaway. So yeah, but if you've already ordered something and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and I will obviously hook you up with a free gift as well. So yeah, okay. Ari Moore, what's the free gift if I do order now? So it depends what you order. Basically, you know, the bigger the purchase, the bigger the gift, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. Ari Moore, add me to the spin. Yo, I'd love to, man. Just drop your order number. As long as it's something above $50, you're good to go, and I'll add you to the spin the wheel. Yeah. Sophia, that's the way it works. Awesome, sick. Luengo96 on Instagram. Yo, what's up? Thanks for joining. John, shout out, please. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. This is awesome. Hey, man, special birthday surprise could be that you win a free 3D printed numpad if you order anything live on the stream. So yeah, Fueled by KWH, I'm super pumped. Yo, I'm super pumped. I'm still on a high right now. Oh, I can't imagine what Mike's Deal or No Deal was like, because like, oh my gosh, like he did that at every turn. So you can imagine like that's sick. That is so sick. Um Gianni DMG, for whom did he lose any consolation prize? Um No, so unfortunately we don't have any consolation prizes. Unfortunately. Hey, but like I said, it's always best to order live on the stream anyway, because that way we can add in a free gift and we can actually pick out what that free gift is together. Whereas if you just bought by yourself, you wouldn't get any free gift. So, yeah, that's my personal opinion. You know, take advantage of these streams. I'm pretty sure we're streaming almost every day now, so that's super cool. And pretty soon we'll get all of the new streamers that we just onboarded to start streaming, so that's gonna be super cool too. The passion itself, yo, what's up? Thanks for coming back, man. Recognize your username, so super sick. Oh my gosh, I need to like relax. I got so pumped up for that spin the wheel. Hold on, let me get this little sip of coffee here. My goodness, that was so fun. I don't know why that was so fun. Sorry, Rima, you didn't get to do that yourself, but I hope you enjoyed the little show. John is saying, I can't buy anything, I'm broke. Hey man, completely understand. I as well am on a student budget, always. So completely understand, but that's exactly why we create whoa, English. I need to calm down. I'm actually like still pumped up. Okay. But that's exactly why we created the XYZ line. So basically, to give you a little context, the XYZ line is essentially our most affordable product line, because we took these extra components that were left over from the creator board and then repurposed it by 3D printing its frame components and creating the XYZ workboard. So basically, you're getting the exact same component, so its quality, its functionality, everything that used to be $350 for only $89 if you get the Lego style kit, but also or $98 if you get it pre-built, like you see like right here. So yeah. Julian, my consolation prize, be the only one to get the really nice guy tag on the Discord server. Ask Rima. Oh, sick, that's you? That's awesome, man. That's so funny. Rima, no worries. I enjoyed the show. Okay, awesome. The passion itself. Why are you guys so excited? What did I miss out? Oh, okay. So basically, we still have this spin the wheel going, but we got a new one. So we currently don't have anyone on the spin the wheel. So basically, we're doing this giveaway where if you order live on the stream, once we get 10 orders, we'll spin the wheel and see who wins a free 3D printed numpad, which is the extra component on our Creator XL board. So it's this component that you see right here. So yeah, that's what I was so excited about, because we finally got to 10. And by the end of the spin, it got so close between Julian and Vincent. And I thought it was going to be Julian, but then it slightly tilted. And then, so yeah, it was just, you know, it's a little bit of gambling I get. I don't gamble at all. So, well, it wasn't really gambling. It's not like Deal or No Deal. You know, it's different. But, you know, so you can imagine the adrenaline was like, so yeah, that's what happened, the passion itself, by the way. But for those of you guys who have ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, make sure you drop your order number in the chat, and I will still obviously add in a free gift. John, dollars or pesos? Dollars, USD. All of our products are priced at USD. Excuse me, sorry guys. Nerdinit9117, does the XYZ have a wireless feature? I was buying regardless, forgot to look, lol. No, so it only has Type-C. So it has a Type-C daughter board, if you guys can see here. So it is solely wired, but if you're looking for a wired keyboard, our Nomad and the knob, they're both wireless. So yeah. Fueled by KWH says, hey, quick question before I go. With my XYZ order, is it possible to get the glow in the dark in the frame plus pure keycaps? So you can always add in the pure keycaps for sure to your order. If you want me to add it into your order now, I can edit that in. The glow in the dark frame, I'm not entirely sure what batch they're doing that for actually. So I'll have to double check with Mike on that one. But yeah, if anything, you know, feel free to DM us. Mike answers all of our DMs. So if you want to put in any last minute edits, you can always, you know, message us there. Rima left the chat. Oh no, she's still there. She's still there, guys. The passion itself, sad for Julian. That's not gambling, that's luck. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, in gambling, there's also a bit of luck, right? So, I mean, depends what game you play. But anyways, we're not gonna go there. Don't know anything. Never been to a casino in my life. So, you know, at the ripe age of 21. So, yeah. Julian, okay. Ari Moore, bro, I don't know what to buy. What's the cheapest thing you sell? The cheapest thing that we sell is this, the Creator XYZ workboard. It's essentially the main component, like I said, of our creator board, which is originally a $350 keyboard, but we've priced it at $89 in the Lego style kit version, or the pre-built one is for $98. So that's literally the cheapest keyboard that we have. Like, I don't think there's ever going to be a cheaper keyboard than that. But you do also have like the Framer Creator Micro. So if you already have a keyboard that you like to use, but you're looking to expand like your workflow and your productivity, this will definitely help you if you use a bunch of different shortcuts. I mean, I think everyone nowadays use a bunch of different shortcuts, even just like copy and paste. For me, literally just having it available like that is actually so useful. But I actually use it a lot for like email templates. So I have email templates laid out on my third layer here on my micro. So I have a bunch of email templates there, copy paste, my emoji shortcut, like a bunch of different things. So if you're also looking for, you know, you have a set keyboard in mind, but you're looking to just increase your productivity, the Framer Creator Micro is a great one. The base model is going for $149, but the Pro, it comes in Bluetooth. You also get a 45 keycap key set, this new toggle feature, as well as a CNC aluminum base plate. So a bunch of cool upgrades on that one. So yeah, those are probably your most affordable options, because our Nomad E2 is at $359. But yeah, to enter it, you only have to get something that's above $50. So I'm pretty sure our key sets are like 70. Yeah, so like our MX Alpha day or night key set is 74. So you can also enter the spin the wheel by just ordering a key set if you'd like. So yeah. Where was I? Yeah, so Arimar, I hope that answers your question. Yeah. Julian, you're hidden in the shadows like me. LMAO, it's almost 12 p.m. Oh my god, man. Go to bed. I'm just kidding. Love having you here. I love like having you guys here. It's so cute how you guys are still like, you know, still talking and stuff. Noah is the boss. Hello on Instagram. What's up? Thanks for joining. Fueled by KWH. Thanks again, guys. Good luck to the next round of entries. Yeah, it's gonna be so awesome. By the way, if you're just coming in, hi, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder, and we're doing a special stream today. So basically the entire week, Rima and I have been like going back and forth on our streams and doing this spin the wheel numpad giveaway. So essentially, if you order live on the stream, not only will you get a free gift, but I can also add in your username to the spin the wheel to win the chance to get a free 3D printed numpad, which is one of the components on our Creator Board XL that you see here. So yeah, which is a product that's like not even released on our shop yet. Like you can't find it anywhere. So yeah, and Vincent just won one a couple minutes ago. So we're starting up a whole new spin the wheels. So Yeah, make sure you guys drop your order numbers. Where am I? Oh my god, you guys are so funny in the chat. What are you guys even talking about? I don't even know. Hubora, not the cheapest, the most affordable. Exactly. Because we don't cheap out on our on our products. We make sure that, you know, it's still at the premium quality like we assure you guys. So, yes, good job. Not the cheapest, the most affordable. Justin Kim 93 says, how does the XYZ measure up to a 60% keyboard in terms of layout? And how compatible is it with Mac? So actually right here, what I have here is a 65% keyboard. This is 60, and then the 5% is actually the screen on the side. So obviously you get your pros and cons, cause, you know, or I guess more of just like adjustment factors. Because the XYZ is a ortholinear keyboard, you're not as used to typing on it, you know, because the norm is the staggered. But it is that way for a reason. So when Mattia designed this, it was essentially all for his own like creative design work, because he was working as like a contractor in COVID, you know, just doing a bunch of random graphic design projects, I guess. And he essentially made this render for this keyboard. And you're basically utilizing the forward and back motions of your hands. So one, way more ergonomic. I noticed it myself actually. You know, once I've actually fully got the hang of it, way more ergonomic, because you're not like spreading out your fingers as much. You're utilizing your thumb way more because of these layer keys. So because also, second point, because it's 40%, your layer keys are super, super important. So let's say if I wanted to type out, can you guys see that? Oh, you guys can't see that. Oh, you guys can see this, right? So let's say I just want to type out hello world and then wanted to use, you know, the exclamation point. I would put my thumb on this layer key and then access it that way. So this is my first layer key, my third, and you can see the LED light up when I do that, and then this is my third. So yeah, basically that's the gist of the ortholinear 40% keyboard. Because you don't have everything like, you know, available to you right away like you normally would on like, let's say 100% keyboard, your layer keys are super, super important. So yeah. How compatible is it with Mac? It's 100% compatible. So Mike actually, before he got his Nomad E1, which is his, nowadays it's his daily driver, he used the Creator board. So it's not the XYZ board, although the Creator board does have the main component. Sorry, the XYZ board does have the main component of the Creator board. So he used to use this on a daily basis, and he uses a Mac. He uses a Mac Mini, for reference, and I also use a Mac. I'm using like my MacBook Air right now actually, and it's completely compatible. Yeah, like I've had literally zero issues. So yeah. Where was I? Yes, completely compatible with Mac. Thank you, Julian. My dog rocks on Instagram. Hi from the Philippines. Hello, that's awesome. I'm Filipino, so it's super awesome to see you guys join from all the way out there. Does it work with both Mac and Windows based OS? Yeah, completely compatible with any kind of platform. So yeah. The passion itself, and sorry for throwing questions at you guys every time when you guys are live. I don't know. But don't say sorry. I love it when you guys have those questions. That's like literally what I'm here to do, answer any of your questions. It's pretty much what I do all day, working customer service as well. So it's like literally not a problem. It's my pleasure, actually. Julian, LMAO, I would have had time to use VIA during COVID lockdown. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. The passion itself, not being controversial, but there are plenty of great mechanical keyboards with RGB, premium finish, and even displays under $89. So why would someone choose a Work Louder keyboard for $89 or $350? Oh, well, honestly, there are a bunch of, that is true. That is true. I'm not even gonna lie. There are a lot of keyboards that are under $89, but do you really want a keyboard that will only last you like 2 years or a year? um, like Work Louder pays attention to every single little detail. Like these keycaps are actually injection molded, so they'll never fade. Like I don't know. I don't think there's ever been a 40% ortholinear keyboard. That I've literally never seen a keyboard like this. Neither have I ever seen a Nomad keyboard like this. You know, I could get into all of the external factors of having to pay for a 10,000 mold, you know, to create these keycaps, to create the board itself, the frame and everything. You know, I completely understand, like, if I'm being completely honest, we're not here to, we're not here to say, you shouldn't choose any other keyboard on the market, whatever, because that's really up to you guys, but there's so many features, so many features about Work Louder that just makes it a super awesome and unique brand. I mean, just its design language has been compared to Teenage Engineering and nothing. And it's like, it's crazy. Like, I personally, just as a consumer myself, I love it. Like, I don't think I'd be nearly as productive, nor would even want to do work if I didn't have my Nomad, personally. So they pay attention to literally every single little detail. So like, and we're always basing all of our products on customer feedback. So yeah, you could say like, oh, maybe the Nomad E didn't turn out the way you wanted it, but that's why we came out with the Nomad E2. So, our goal is always to just be better on the next try. It's never to necessarily reach perfection, because we can never be perfect. And I think that's just also a way of life. But yeah, so that's why, like, we came up with the Nomad E2. We listened to you guys. You said, the keycaps were a little difficult to type on, so we adjusted it to a design that we thought might be better for you guys. So like on here, so we have kind of like these scooped more so keycaps, and they're going all out with these keycaps too. They're going to be extremely expensive, just because we've received feedback from you guys saying that they didn't have the best experience with the MX Alpha Day or Night key set, which personally for me, yeah, it took a bit of getting used to, but like once I did, like after maybe 3 days, like I said, I love, these keyboards. And, at the end of the day, we're not here to convince you, like always, to just buy our products. We're here to just show you guys our company, and hopefully if you're a fan, maybe one day you will. Like, that's what it is. So, that question is probably better for Mike to answer, considering I don't know everything that goes into building this, literally from going from render to reality. But yeah, I guess that's the best kind of answer I could give you. Where was I? My dog rocks. Thanks. Hello. Fueled by KWH. Also, it's unique. All my workmates are going to be looking like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's because it's an extremely, like, that's so fair, like the passion itself, to bring up that point, but there are also a bunch of other mechanical keyboards. Like this one that you guys see here is actually a $900 keyboard, and I had to build it myself. You had to get all of the parts separately: the base plate, the frame, the PCB, the switches, the keycaps. You had to lube the switches, like all of that yourself. And that was $900. Whereas this comes to you just like that, and it's pre-built, and it's just so unique. Like, I feel like you've seen a lot of like, high profile keyboards, kind of like the one I have here. And no, don't get me wrong, I love that keyboard. I used it for 3 years. No, for a year? 2 years. And I love it. But ever since I got the Nomad, I just can't go back. I just can't. But yeah. Anyways, Hubora, on Instagram saying they do not sell an RGB keyboard, but also a software guarantee, a design, a story, and features you never see anywhere. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even address the first part of that. Um, yeah, but not all, by the way, not all gaming keyboards have to look the same. Like this has so much versatility built into it, as well as its own software to help you maximize your productivity and your workflow. So, in every part of like just, working customer service, like I literally want to actually answer emails now because I have my Nomad E. Like working in customer service can be a little daunting. I'll be so honest. Like, sometimes you get some very frustrated customers, and fairly so. They've been waiting for their products, but and it's easy to kind of lose sight that they're talking to another person on the other end, and they're receiving all of that. Not to place any blame at all. I completely understand if people are frustrated, but so like that kind of work is, it takes a toll on you a little bit, when you're getting such negative messages sometimes. But having my Nomad E like makes me want to do it. So, yeah. Is it easy to swap the keycaps? Do the kits come with a puller? So unfortunately, no, the kits don't come with a puller. The Nomad E2 does, because we've noticed that you guys have been needing that. And so, like I said, we always try to come out, whenever you come out with a new product, always come out a bit better, at least. But yeah, the keycaps are super easy to pull out. I'll show you. So I got my little handy dandy keycap puller out here. Like that's how I just switched it. So you just get underneath it. You can also actually just, and it's not, as long as you push it back in, they're soldered in. So these aren't hot swappable. All of our other keyboards are. But yeah, these you could actually just, you might be a bit scared to do that. I do myself. That's why I have a keycap puller. But they're pretty easy to take off. So yeah, that's how I put on these Work Pure ones. Where am I? Oh, what is the purpose of the screen on the left of the keyboard? Oh yeah, let me show you guys. Hold on, I'll give you a full view. Oh, you guys can see my screen, but that's fine. So basically it has a bunch of cool different widgets on it. So if I bring it up a bit closer to you, oh my gosh, in this lighting, it looks so good. So obviously you get the clock. If you turn it one, you can pick out whatever wallpaper you'd like, and I'll show you guys right here how you do that. So we have our own software called Input that actually Rima, one of our guest streamers, helped design. So basically you'd go into your widgets section here, and then you just upload any kind of wallpaper you'd like. So these are actually all of the widgets, which I'll show you next. There you go. So you get your wallpaper here. That's completely customizable, up to you what you'd like. You also get, wait, went too far. There you go. Oh, you also get a Pomodoro timer, which is super, super useful, especially for me, who is a student and tends to burn out because of studying anatomy and physiology all day. Yeah, super useful. It has a little buzzer. If you hold on, I'm gonna shut up for a sec. There you go. If you want to exit out of it, you just click FP, click on that. If you want to skip to the next break, there you go. You can hear the little buzzer too. If you want to exit out of there you go. And then you can set your work sessions how you'd like. So mine is like in 30-minute work sessions, but most people, I think they do 25. But I found that not to be as productive for me. You can also obviously adjust the rest sessions with this knob here. So yeah. And then after that, we also got a Kibogachi guy, which another one of our guest streamers helped us design. Her name's Nomi. And if you click on the caps lock, she screams at you. If you go on shift, she goes down. If you type faster than 60 words per minute, two little legs come out and start running. Super cute. I love Nomi. She's so cute. And then our last widget, we got your media widget. So if you're playing some music, which I am right now, it'll pop up in here. You can skip to the next song. Oh, got a little Kaytranada there going. Kaytranada, Hometown Hero. So if I went back, there you go. That's pretty much what you get with this little widget. It's so cool. See, look, and then the little album covers right there. So cool. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got. Okay, y'all, I'll stop yapping now, and I'm actually asleep. Maybe that's better. Yeah, Julian, go get some sleep, man. Get well rested. By the way, guys, hi, for any newcomers coming in. My name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. We're doing a special stream today. So we just did one of the Spin the Wheel giveaways. So basically what the deal is, oh, what's happening here? Okay, so basically deal is, if you order live on stream, not only will I add in a free gift, but I can also add in your username to this Spin the Wheel. And once we get to 10 live stream orders, whoever this lands on will win a free 3D printed numpad, which is a side component of our Creator Board XL, which looks like this, which is a product that no one else has right now. So super, super cool. Okay. The Passionate Self says, I'm still a teenager. I'm learning so much from you guys. Plus, I really want to open a business or join one. I go question startup like yours to understand how you guys tackle the question. Oh yeah, awesome. That's awesome. These honestly great questions, man. That's the best way to learn. I'm probably not the best person to ask because I don't run this business myself. Although I have like been there to see like what Mike does. But not to like the extent where I can, explain every aspect of how this was built from literally from an idea to an actual vision and a reality. But yeah. This is so inspiring to learn every day from you guys. Just in high school and wanting a believe or join something crazy is so crazy. So thanks for answering the question. Happy to learn every day. Awesome questions, man. I really hope the best for you. Like, yeah, that's really, really cool. Dan, that's cool. Thanks. Yeah, of course. No problem. My pleasure, man. If you guys got any more questions, like about the products or anything, drop them down in the chat. I work for the customer service team, so pretty much what I do all day. In the meantime, I can give you guys a cool little... I finally calmed down from the Spin the Wheel. I was like I was so amped up. I was like, oh, who's gonna win it? But yeah, sorry. In the meantime, I keep getting distracted. What is going on? Meantime, I'll do this little type test here. No. No. Damn. Guys, on like my first ever stream, or my second one, I think, I was trying to get to like at least above 80 or 90, and I did do it once, but I've never been able to do it again live on stream. Oh, it's so shitty, because I swear I'm a better typer than this, I swear. But I think it's something about being on display and people are watching. It's like, oh god, okay, I gotta do this right. But instead you just end up doing worse than you actually would. The Passionate Self, why Mike doesn't come to stream? He does. He literally streamed yesterday, actually, on his birthday. Which they did a Deal or No Deal stream. That was so cool. So I don't know if you guys know what Deal or No Deal is, but basically you're given it's essentially the same concept where you order live on the stream, but you get the choice to either do the deal or not. So you either get the choice of getting the free gift, or you can pick a random number from 1 to 24, and you have to pick one of those numbers, and behind it is a level of gifts. So some of the gifts were like, a dial, a V2 dial, a gift card to the shop. But the two biggest prizes was a Framer Creator Micro and a Nomad E2. And guys, it was so awesome. Like, oh my gosh, someone actually won the Nomad E2 right when Mike had to go to his meeting, and everyone was like, yo, like, it was so cool. It was so awesome. Dan on Instagram, what's your technique for typing quickly on the keyboard without looking? I don't necessarily have a technique. I think eventually it just becomes kind of like muscle memory. I will tell you this though, I used to type like with my index finger, always like on the space bar, but I found it it was a lot more productive and actually way more ergonomic for your own fingers to just use your thumb because it's already resting there. And I actually started doing that because I have to use my thumb on my XYZ workboard to access these layer keys. So that pretty much like enforced like the whole ergonomic aspect of typing. Yeah, which is why like I'm actually super like, although like it was a little intimidating to use the XYZ board, I'll admit, because of its ortholinear aspect, I actually find it like really, really cool that it like, you think like, oh yeah, it's ergonomic, but once you actually use it, you're like, oh yeah, this actually is. It feels way better. Like things are a lot closer than you think. Like you don't have to freaking like go like like this, which like here I rarely have to, but still like, I actually have like, I had an old teacher in my high school. Her finger was permanently like this because like she always had her pinky like out like that, and she typed so much because she was like the head of our IT department, and like I always saw it, and she's like, oh yeah, that happened because whenever I used to type, I always had my pinky out like that. I was like, oh, that is no bueno, girl. I was like, your poor pinky. So yeah, what was I saying? I don't even know. What was that about? What was your question? Oh yeah, what's your technique for typing quickly on the keyboard without looking? Yeah, so obviously it starts off with just typing on your board and looking, but then once you get used to and like gain a muscle memory of like where each key is, you kind of get the hang of just look, and also like when you type something wrong because it says it on your screen. So yeah, that's pretty much I guess what you could say. Rima, peacing out. Have a good one. You too, Rima. Everyone say bye to Rima. She's one of our guest streamers. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate the support. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, guys, this is the deal we're doing. We're redoing another spin the wheel. So once we get 10 live orders, you could win the chance to win a free 3D printed numpad, which is a product that we haven't even released yet. So yeah, super cool. The Passion itself, hey, what shoe collection do you have in the back? What? Oh, I have a bunch of shoes. A bit too many, actually. Yeah, these aren't even actually all of my shoes. I have way more basketball shoes, actually. Like I used to get basketball shoes like every 6 months, which is completely not needed. But yeah, so just a few New Balances, Converse, some loafers, Dr. Martens. I have some Solomons, Sambas. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got here. And I actually have one of my other keyboards there as well. It's actually the Hero. Oh no, it's the June board from Hebe. Love it. It was actually a gift from Mike, for like all of the hard work I did for him, basically helping him out throughout the years. I actually got it right before I left for Calgary. So it was so nice. It was such a nice surprise. It was so funny, actually. That story is so funny because that whole day I was working in the office, and he was like, oh, I'm getting this new keyboard in, but I need to lube these switches. And at first I was like, I'm just used to kind of just I guess, always offering myself to help out. So I was like, oh, I can help you lube those switches. So I ended up lubing like all of those switches. And then by the end of it, they surprised me with the keyboard. And he was like, did you think you were lubing my switches that whole time? And I was like, well, yeah, like I thought I might as well just help out. And he was like, no, that's for you. That's for your new keyboard. And I was like, what? So that was funny. That was super cool. I actually cried when I got it because I couldn't believe someone like surprised me with a keyboard because I had wanted that keyboard for so long. So it was so nice. But now it's been demoted because my Nomad E is just my baby. I like when I'm like not lying when I say my productivity and just my motivation to actually work increased by like tenfold. Because it's so cool. Like, look at this. Like, look at this widget. Like, it's literally playing music right now. Like, that's so cool. Okay, let me answer these questions. Fueled by KWH. Yo, I thought you had to go, Vincent. I thought you were driving. Please don't get into a car crash because you're watching this live. Please be careful. I cannot have that on my conscience. Elves with Ain on Instagram. What do I gotta do for a free keyboard? Yeah, man. That's a good question. Unfortunately, we don't just give out free keyboards. But if you were on Mike's stream yesterday, he did this special deal where he did deal or no deal, where someone won a free Nomad E2. So that was super cool. I'm also on my stream. We're still doing this spin the wheel where you could win a free numpad if you order live on the stream, and you don't have to order anything above $89. So that was the deal for Mike. But for this deal, you'd have to order anything above 50. So yeah, you could win the chance to win a free numpad. So that's super cool. Does the widget work with YouTube? Yes. I believe it does. I haven't tried it out actually, but I'm pretty sure yes. It works with Apple Music, that's for sure. It works with Spotify, which is what I have going on right now. So yeah. Fueled by K2H is saying, lol, no, I'm safely at home now chilling. Okay, phew. I was like, man, you just won a free numpad and then all like... Imagine like something bad. Okay, let's not go there. I can get extremely paranoid, but good to know. Legendary Testing Wizard, I wish I was there. Yo, you missed a sick stream yesterday because we had I think at least 6 people order live on the stream and they all got something different, and someone got the Framer Creator Micro for free and the Nomad E2. Oh my god, I was so jealous of that person. And they could pick out whichever colorway they wanted. If I won that, literally I was watching the entire stream and I was like, can I enter? I want a free Nomad. But pretty sick deal, we got 50% off. So, can't really complain. Where am I? The Passionate Self. Where does Mike stream? Mike streams just like this. So they usually do post a little something on our socials, catch Mike on and they did yesterday. But there's no way of fully getting a full update unless you're always active on our socials and looking at our story. We post on our story a lot, so. Yeah, Elves with Ain. I saw that LMAO. Good for him. Yeah, it was so sick, man. Oh, what guest did you put in? Because also the chat was chatting. So many people were like, oh, click 13, click, pick 22, whatever. And 22 actually ended up having the Nomad E2 in it. So that was so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm getting amped up already just talking about it. But anyways, all to say, so that's Mike's deal, but my deal is the spin the wheel, which you guys obviously are still feel free to enter it. But if you have ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, doesn't have to be live. You can still drop your order number in the chat and I can obviously add in a free gift. So yeah. Oh my gosh, let me take this quick sip of coffee here. Okay, so I did a little type test on the Nomad. Let me know if you guys want another type test. But next is my XYZ. I've gotten better. I've gotten a little better. But then again, like I said, my Nomad E is my daily driver. So I'm actually thinking, like, what do you guys think? Should I maybe just put the entire work blind key set and maybe use it as like a huge macro pad? Like, that could be the play. But then I also have my micro. So then what would I do with my micro? Oh gosh. Or, no, that's not good. Because I don't use any platforms. I was thinking for a sec. So you know how like, so one of our guest streamers, Kirk, actually uses like all of the, he uses like, I don't know how many he has, but he has a bunch of layers and input for each platform that he uses. So for like Adobe Illustrator and whatever, he has a bunch of different shortcuts for each layer, and then he switches them depending on what platform he's in. So I was thinking maybe I could do that before my keyboard. Like, what if I had, like, for each different platform that I use, a different use for each keyboard for both, either one. But then I really only mainly do school or work for my keyboard. So I don't know what else I would do. The Passion itself, why the spacebar so small in the XYZ? Well, for one, because it is ortholinear and it's a 40% keyboard mainly. Because you need to make use of these layer keys, we wanted to make them as accessible as possible for you to access all of these legends that you have on the top row. So basically, because you have the layer keys right next to the space bar, so if you're at the end of your sentence, you know, or you added your last, you know, you click the space bar, then you can access your first layer key or your second layer key just like that with your thumb. Essentially for ergonomic reasons, and so that's way more accessible to you. So yeah, that's pretty much why it's so tiny. We've actually received an order in the past, I think it was like 3 years ago. Someone asked for, instead of this small spacebar, to add, so like this is a 2U keycap, but they asked for just the spacebar to be 2 different like keycaps. So literally Mike had to go in there and he like, so here, I'll show you guys what I mean. Let me remove this. So basically, like on the keyboard, it's just one switch. But this customer, for some reason, asked for 2 little 1U keycaps as the spacebar. So it was so weird. I was like, why would you want that? Like, I was like, that's quite interesting. So I wonder what that customer has done with that. We should have followed up with them, because I have no idea, like, what is the use of doing that, actually? Yeah. But anyways, to answer your question, that's why the keyboard is so small. There is a Xerte keyboard. I keep seeing, is that an acronym that I'm just not aware of and that I should know? What am I doing? Might as well just search it up. What is a Xerte keyboard? Oops, sorry guys, did not mean to do that. That's a layout, right? Yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was, if I got that right, but yeah. Okay. Mike in a video also mentioned that in his research, the spacebar is generally pressed in the middle, that size. So the regular size spacebar are just wasting space. Oh, I didn't know that actually. Yeah, well there you go. Yeah, that's actually true, because when I type on, like, I'm rarely like, because your hands are mainly in the middle of your keyboard anyway to access all of your keys. So actually your thumbs are kind of always already in the middle. So that makes actually a lot of sense. So like it's kind of a lot of wasted space actually when you think of it. I guess it's to mainly, with the staggered keyboard, it's to, you know, make use of the space and to access it, like in case like you do end up clicking here, which I don't know why you would, but yeah. Okie dokie. Oops, pressing the keyboard, the space bar there. Let me know if you guys got any more questions for me. Oh, and if you would order anything, make sure you drop your order number in the chat and I can add in a free gift. One of the free gifts I can add, let me go get it and show you guys. So if you get a Creator XYZ board like this, not only will I add your name to the spin the wheel, you can also add in one of these. So, sorry, I have so much, I have so much stuff in here. Oh, there we go. I can add in a V1 dial. So it comes in the yellow one, but I can also add in a blue one, a purple. Oh, damn. I dropped it. Oopsie. Okay. Yeah, a purple one, or a pure, or a pink. So let me know if you guys order anything. Sophia's asking, how do you find the typing experience on the XYZ? So yeah, it's actually been quite an experience, I would say. I'm just gonna be fully honest. Like at first I was extremely intimidated because I was just like, oh, I'm not used to it, which is so funny because actually, when like a couple years ago, when she like was just at Michael's desk, like, you know, because he used to have a creator board as his daily driver, she just like used it so naturally, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, I don't know how she like got so used to it right away, like didn't even have to look, and I was like, what the hell? But yeah, XYZ workboard, I actually really like it in terms of like its ergonomic aspect. Like, you know, at first it was like, I wonder how actually ergonomic this is, but because it's way smaller and it's ortholinear, it actually is. Like after a day of like, I tried using this for just one day, just this. I didn't use my Nomad purposely so that I could see how it was, and I actually really liked it. I just really like my Nomad because I've used it for so long, and I just love the widgets that you get here and these macro keys and the 3 dials, and I kind of had my workflow already set kind of thing with the Nomad. But in terms of like its ergonomic factor, it's actually like I'm not shitting you guys when I say it's actually like very prominent when I use it. It was a little bit, you know, it was an adjustment, obviously, because everyone's so used to staggered. But it's nice. Like you think like, oh, I have to go all the way out here for that, but it's actually just right there. It's right under your finger. So yeah, I guess I could say pretty much 10 out of 10 experience, except for having to code with VIA. But other than that, really good. Andrew Riley, spinning the wheel this stream. Oh my god, Andrew Riley, I recognize your name from the spin the wheel. Oh man, you just missed it. We already spun the wheel. We had 10 orders in, and Fueled by KWH won it. So yeah, unfortunately, so sorry, man. Yeah, you just missed. Well, you didn't just miss it. It was like 30 minutes ago. But yeah, so that's what happened. But we are still doing another spin the wheel. We did have to reset it, although, so sadly your name is not on the spin the wheel. But feel free to order something again, if you're thinking about it. You know, obviously not gonna force you. But anything above 50 bucks, you're good to go. So yeah. Fueled by KWH, hey, could you add a blue knob for my XYZ order? Oh yeah, for sure, man, I got you. Okay, let me copy this down. Hold on, let me switch this out here. Okay. And you want a blue one, sick. The blue one's gonna look really good. Hold on, let me paste that here. Okay. There we go. And you want the blue V1 dial. Awesome. Okay, I got that down for you, Vincent. No worries. I'll write it down. If you want to see what that looks like, I can put it on here for you. So I like the pink one personally because I think it looks really good with the RGBs. Oh, I just paused my music. Oh yeah, so the encoder actually has a press on. So hold on, if I shut up for a second, you can hear the music. And then press and pause. And it also has, I put it as a volume as well. Oh, and I did the cool thing where if I lock my screen, oh, I wish I could show you guys. How can I show you guys? Oh, I can show you guys on here. Oh, what would happen if I locked my screen though? Okay, no, I don't want the stream to glitch. But anyways, if I go on my normal lock screen and I added in a shortcut where if I go on my layer 1 and I turn the dial, it opens up my Mac. So that was so cool. Where am I going here? There are QWERTY and Azerty keyboards. I use the Azerty keyboard, which is why I asked the question. Oh, I see. Okay. I think ours are QWERTY, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what's the regular, I don't know how you would describe this regular layout. Like, it's like essentially like an ANSI layout, if that makes sense. Okay. Who else we got in here? Andrew Riley. Oh man, yeah, I know, man. It was so close though. We got 10 orders and it was, oh, you missed it, man. It was so sick. It was so much fun. Andrew Riley, sign me up. No need to tempt me. No way. Not again. That's so funny. Fueled by KWH. Yeah, and I guess for the keycaps, I have to ask Mike if I can get the pure, right? No, I can write that down for you and I can add it in myself if you'd like. So usually the on-stream GIFs, Mike does add that himself because we do have like a kind of organization thing going. But for like to add in, like if you want to buy another thing and you just forgot to add it to your order, you can always email us actually. Because, you know, let's not task Mike with any more things. He's already a super busy guy. So you can always email us at worklouder. I think it's worklouder@gmail.com. I'm pretty sure it's just that. And I will receive that email and I can always add it in for you. And I'll make sure to double check our emails. But yeah, but you can also tell me like right now for which order you would like the Work Pure keycaps with, and I can edit that in. Andrew Riley, is there any way to buy the 10 keypad since I did not win? So no, unfortunately that was kind of like the whole deal. It's kind of like a, you know, a custom, like one of a kind, like product that hasn't been released yet. So that's why, like, you know, like if you come on stream, you get these special things like this. So unfortunately, no, for right now, but yeah. Vincent, oh yeah, you'd love the pure caps. Okay, awesome. 22315. Awesome. 22315. Okay. I'll add in a note here. Pure key set, right? Okay. Let me, how do I put an asterisk again? There we go. There we go. Sick. Okay, so I got that written down for you, man. No problemo. Oh, I did not mean to switch my scene there. Okay, awesome. Andrew Riley, sounds good. Yeah, sorry, man. I know, like, it was so cool. But I honestly think that could be the next thing we're probably releasing in our XYZ line. It's probably the numpad. Potentially the nanopad, which is like the super small one we got here. Where is it? That's on the creator board. So yeah, we're trying to make use of repurposing all of these components. So we were probably, I thought for a minute we were thinking of the nanopad and potentially the loop pad, but I think the numpad is probably the most optimal. So hopefully we will release those eventually. But then again, I can't promise anything. What the F, Jack? Yo, what's up? Love it when you guys come back to these streams. Love seeing you guys. Thanks for joining. Heinz, are your keycaps also available in German layout? Depends which ones. So for the MX, I'll just show you guys here. So if you go into accessories, so for the Knob Sonsky set, we do have them in the German layout. So that is one of our ISO layouts for all of our keyboards. So we do have this one in the German layout. We also have the Work MX Alpha day or night key set in the German layout as well, I believe. Oh, actually, you're not giving the choice here. Oh, that might just actually be for the keyboards themselves. So if you go into here, we have all of these ISO layouts as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 different ISO layouts, and German is one of them. So yeah, and the same thing for the Nomad E2, as well as the Knob one right there. So yeah. Thanks for your answers, Dan. Goodbye. Bye. Thanks for joining. Appreciate all of the questions. Immenses Media, is it at all 3D printed? Is it all 3D printed? So no, actually. So basically, the story behind the XYZ line, which the first product to come out of it was the XYZ workboard, was that we had a bunch of these leftover components from the creator board because Mike used to hand assemble all of the orders himself, along with like me and some other family members. But once we moved all of our fulfillment to China, we just had a bunch of inventory just sitting in what we call actually the dungeon, because it's like literally the stock room in our office where it's like a bright, like just like a huge big light, and it's like literally terrible being in there because you feel like you feel quite depressed being in there. But anyways, so we had a bunch of that inventory left over, and we thought it was a good opportunity to repurpose it and create this Creator XYZ line, where essentially we're recycling, creating less e-waste by 3D printing the frames, so the bases of all of this keyboard, so like the Creator XYZ board. Sorry, what was I saying? I just lost my train of thought. So we're repurposing that and putting it at a more affordable price for you guys, for those of you who have been asking for a more affordable keyboard. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So only the frame and the actual, like the frame that holds the PCB part is 3D printed. So if you get the Lego cell kit, we'll send you everything that you need to build it. It takes like 10 to 15 minutes. You get the screws. We send 2 different types of Allen keys, these little step-ups, the connectors, as well as obviously the 3D printed component. So yeah. Andrew Riley, I'm not sure if I mentioned what I wanted for my 2 orders. Can you sign me up for some sick add-ons? Yeah, for sure, man. Make sure, so if you ordered anything, make sure you just drop your order number in the chat, and then let me know what you ordered, so then we can pick out what kind of accessory you'd like. So yeah, Andrew, just let me know what you ordered and drop your order numbers down, and I can add in a free gift. Romain on Instagram, hello. Do you plan to release the XYZ work with a 60 or 65% layout? Thanks. Yeah, so our next goal for the XYZ line is to create a staggered keyboard. So it appeals to, a wider audience, of course, because a lot more people are obviously used to the staggered layout. While the workboard has its own appeal, it is super unique in its own way. Obviously, we know that it doesn't cater to everyone in the market. So yeah, for sure, plans on releasing a staggered layout. I'm not sure about 60 to 65%, but I'm assuming if we do go 60 to 65%, it would be staggered. So yeah. Vincent, thanks so much, Christine, for everything. Gotta go. Have a great rest of the stream. Yeah, of course, my pleasure. Bye. I'm glad you won the freaking numpad today. That's awesome. So yeah. Heinz is saying, I saw that the keyboard is available in German, but not the keycaps. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I've actually hadn't noticed that feature, which I should know because I'm in customer service here at WorkLouder. But yeah, so unfortunately not the keycaps, but if you did want a German board, you could get the board. Andrew, okay, awesome. Andrew, okay, awesome. Copy. Oh, awesome. Okay, hold on. Let me write this down here. Okay. You got the Framer Micro. Okay, so I can add in any kind of dial you'd like. So we have the V2 dials. I'll show you right here. Let me know. So we go into here, extras. Okay, so you got the clear option, the orange, the white, the black, or the atomic purple. So let me know, Andrew, which one you'd like. The XYZ workboard. Oh, okay, that's your other order number. I got you. Let me write it down. Thank you for actually like writing down what you got and like putting like in such a nice format. Sometimes people like sometimes they make it hard even though I say exactly what you need. But anyways, that's a different question. Okay, you got the XYZ workboard. Let me add in like a dial or something. So you got essentially 5 options here on what you'd like. So let me know, Andrew, which one you'd like for the Framer Micro. Oh, you already got the Work Daily keycaps. Okay. I'm wondering, because you ordered live. Okay. For the Creator XYZ board, you have also these 4 options for the dial as well. If you'd like the pink dial, the blue dial, the purple, or the clear. So yeah, just let me know what kind of dials you'd like for your Framer Creator Micro as well as your Creator XYZ, and I'll add that in. Where was I? Any plan to make an XYZ work keyboard or use a wireless dongle? Any plans to make an XYZ? Yeah. Well, this is what we have. Wait, sorry, maybe I'm not understanding your question. DW Setio? Sorry if I butcher your username. Yeah, well, that's why we made the Creator XYZ board. But for sure, yes, a wireless dongle, for sure, like you mean like a 2.4 like gigahertz kind of plug-in one? Is that what you're referring to? Let me know what you mean. Andrew Riley, but these were from the other day. Yeah, no worries, man. I can always add in a free gift for you. Don't worry about it. Oh, with Bluetooth connection, I meant. Oh, I see. So unfortunately, because we're essentially just repurposing these keyboards, these ones exactly like these components aren't Bluetooth. But considering we have a bunch of other components from our most latest products that are Bluetooth, potentially that is the goal. And the other goal is to also make it staggered so it appeals to more of you guys. So yeah. Okay, you'll do a purple dial for the Micro. Awesome. Okay, let me add this in. Purple dial for the Micro. Okay, and the XYZ, a clear dial. Awesome. That's gonna look so sick, man. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Got those down, Andrew. Not a problem. Alrighty. In the meantime, oh, actually, I have to go in like 5 minutes. Yeah, so if you guys have any last minute questions for me, make sure you drop them down in the comments. If you've ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and it can add in a free gift. And if you order live on the stream, I'll add your name to this spin the wheel and you could win the chance to get a free 3D printed numpad, which is one of the components of our Creator Board XL. So it looks like this. So you'd get the PCB, everything like that, and then the 3D printed frame around it. So it looks similar to this. Essentially looks similar to our Creator XYZ board, which one of the people on the stream, he just left, Vincent, he just won the free numpad, which unfortunately that meant Andrew and Julian didn't get to win. So that's so unfortunate. But if you order live on the stream, not only will you get a free gift, you can also win the chance to win a free numpad, which is pretty good. Like I said, like if there's any chance of you like thinking of buying anything, the best time to is when you come on stream, because we can add in a free gift And we also have these cool deals going on. You know, with Mike's stream, he had his deal or no deal, and someone on top of the XYZ board he also got a Nomad E2, which is so sick, and I'm so jealous. But yeah. The passion itself says, oh, Andrew, no problem. My pleasure, man. The passion itself says, hey, it's 4 a.m. on my side. I really need to go to sleep or my mom will kill me. So bye-bye, everyone. And bye to you, Christine. See ya. Yeah, see you. Thank you for all the questions. Really appreciate it. And I love your mindset, man. Keep it up. Hopefully you'll be able to do everything you've hoped for. So yeah. Wise Barrett, are you asking about the Knob 1? Because it's shipping by the end of August, latest, so that's super sick. Are you asking for like an update or something? Oh, by the way, guys, if you need any kind of update or anything, Mike usually posts them on our Discord, on the updates channel, actually. But if you guys are always looking for an update, feel free to email us and I can send that over. So yeah. Oh, by the way, hello. Any newcomers coming in? My name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys got any questions for me, let me know. Yeah, pretty much all I got. If you've ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and I can add in a free gift. Oh, there you go. DW CTO is saying, okay, Mike Future to become late night host now. Yeah, sounds good. Wise Bear, is it still coming in August? Yeah, so the Knob 1 is still set to ship latest by the end of August, but I know we've been in assembly since like last week. So I'm pretty sure they're just like on those last few steps and it's pretty much set to go. There's nothing else in production that's needed. They just need to be assembled and then shipped out. So yeah, that's what our manufacturing and fulfillment team has told us. So yeah. What the F, Jack? Yo, you're still here. What's up? Have you used the Knob 1? What do you think if so? Oh my God. Yes, I've used the prototype, but already the prototype, like, guys, the Knob 1 is probably, like, other than the Nomad E, which I was so excited about, and I still am. Like, every day I come to work and I want to use my keyboard and I want to actually do work. Oh, is it playing? Oh, there you go. I don't think it's playing. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, the Knob 1, super nice. Essentially, this one, oh my God, let me show you guys. Oh, it just looks so good. And when I tell you guys, it just feels amazing too, because we have these new Work Louder custom keycaps, which these switches, which is still compatible with the MX Alpha Day key set, as is probably all of the rest of our keycaps we'll be manufacturing in the future. But super nice, super, like butter. Like, I'm telling you, it's so, like, I'm jealous. Like, honestly, it's coming, and it feels like, because, like, you know, the Nomad isn't like an aluminum frame, but this is a full, like, molded frame. So yeah, like full aluminum, you get this cool widget. It literally looks like an Apple product. Like, you can't tell me like this doesn't belong in the Apple store. Like, I'm so excited for you guys. The keycaps I actually really like. I was actually thinking of getting the Knob Sans key set for my Nomad. But I thought, like, you know what, actually I'll just wait for the Nomad E2 key set to finally be like sold separately, so then maybe I'll just get that because it's meant for the Nomad. But yeah, key set looks so good. RGB, mwah. I don't know if you've seen like all of our stories, but it looks so good. Like, it's probably the most excited I've been about a product from Work Louder, aside from the Nomad E. Yeah, I also really like the Framer Micro, but I already have a Micro, so it's like, okay. I mean, I love the Framer Micro, but you know what I mean? Kind of in terms of, like, you know, adding another one to your workflow, like, it's so nice, super nice. And considering the delay, we've also added in these different knobs. they don't look like this actually. They have like, I don't know what's the technical term. Um, Kind of like a striped aspect, so it's a lot more grippy. So it's a lot more easy to turn, because we found these ones were actually not as like intuitive or kind of harder to turn because they're a lot smaller. But yeah, and we so like the reason for the delay was like there was a couple issues with the PCB, but once we had that fixed and ready to go, we were straight into assembly, and we should be shipping them out super soon. But like literally the prototype itself was so nice. Like, oh my goodness, like I can't wait for the actual thing for you guys to receive it. Like I've thought about getting this multiple times. But the student budget is saying no. Wise Barrett. Okay. Sim Jinsun. Hey guys. Is it true there's only 1,000 knob one made? So yeah, we started off with only 1,000. Because we're doing it basically as a pre-order. So that we know exactly how much to tell our manufacturer, like, okay, this is how much we need to make. So we don't create a lot of e-waste, and so that we make sure that we're not extending ourselves too much for you guys, like sometimes if we receive more than that, like we could have, done, wasn't like within our bandwidth kind of thing. And then it might have been, essentially we didn't want to stretch ourselves too thin kind of thing, which is why a pre-order is super, super useful on both ends. So yeah, if you guys got any other questions for me, let me know. I've been getting a bunch of Knob One update emails, because our update page isn't up on Work Louder, so I'm not sure if people got a bunch of emails. So we made sure to send out that update that came out in July. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got. Okay, guys. It's actually I just realized it's about time for me to go. So thank you guys for coming. Really appreciate all the support. Again, love getting to know you guys, where you guys are from. And thank you for all the questions. Really appreciate all of the support. It's been a fun stream. So hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. But if I wasn't able to answer your question, by the way, or you're still kind of iffy about anything I've answered, you can DM us through our Instagram page. Mike answers all of our DMs. Or you can always email us, or through Discord. Mike's also very active on Discord as well. So yeah. But thank you guys again for coming. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.